Howdy my noble friends, SirKakaBabu is back with World of Tanks. This time I am playing in the VK2801-105. With me is my good mate up to no good driving his T78, and in the chat he wrote, I got bananas. I mean, if you have bananas, is my question, why are you telling it to the whole world? I mean, it is just unreal. Up to no good is a weird one, that is for sure. Anyways, right off the bat we are moving on to the other side of the map on the 1, 2, 3 areas, and we hope that we'll be able to move up onto the enemy's side of the map and start to do some good work. This VK2801 has a really derpy gun, and if it connects and penetrates, well, let's just say the enemy feels that penetration. We move on swiftly, fire a hopeful shot against the enemy T150, and most of our guys are on the other side of the map, so we can get into trouble if the enemy decides to push onto us. However, this time I think the enemy is not going to push anywhere. They spawned on this side, and I think they are going to remain on this side. Moreover, my job over here is to put round after round into the enemies and also spot them. We fire and we penetrate the enemy tier 7 tank destroyer, the T50-2, doing 349 damage to it. We again fire, put a big ass round of 355 into the STRV. We fire again and take down the tier 6 Swedish medium tank, ladies and gentlemen. So a fantastic start for the home team and also for the VK2801. If you guys can keep on connecting round after round into the enemies, especially firing heat, which has a bit more penetration, then in short amount of time one ends up doing a lot of damage. And there we spot a deadly tank destroyer Su-100, and our guys put a hurt in him as well. And we spot another medium tank German VK3601H, put a great round into it. Since it has been spotted, it is getting hit as well from our guys on the other flank, and that German heavy tank is not feeling so hot anymore. It is weird, isn't it? Oh well, that was a hopeful shot from our side into the T150. It hit the building. We fire another one, but well, accuracy isn't the strong suit in this derp gun. You have to be at close ranges to connect those rounds. We still see the side of the turret. This time it goes into the T150. Well, it bounces off of it because our small amount of penetration wasn't enough. Now we are switching to the HE rounds. Let's see, partners, if it connects. Fire! Oh well, that building is continuously defeating me, but I am not relenting. Fire! Oh, again the building is a cheeky one. Fire! Oh no, I think I am just at this time I am just wasting my time over here. Tier 7 American reward tank destroyer, the T28 HTC, comes into my front. He fires. I barely escaped with my life. Well, I wasn't really in danger that much because I'm on full hit points. Now HE rounds were loaded, so I aimed at the weak spot of the T28 HTC. That tank destroyer has a weak spot, two weak spots really at its side. Those ears are really weak. Well, not really that weak, but they are weak spots. They can be penned. However, other parts of that vehicle are strong, and we are going to surprise him. And well, we loaded heat, connected on the weak spot, but those weak spots, as I said earlier, aren't that weak as well. Now I am going to get unspotted, which I am at the moment, and let's see if we can connect our rounds into the T-28. This time I'm aiming for the weak spot on the viewport on the roof. We couldn't pen that either, so things are not really looking so hot for us at the moment. Score is in our favor at the moment. We've killed 5 of their vehicles and they haven't killed any of ours. So let's see. Friendly Boogie is moving up, trying to hit the enemy. Oh, sorry Boogie, didn't mean to hit you there. T-28 HTC got hit by the RT. Let's see, he was looking over there. We fire, and again, my noble friends, our meager amount of penetration, which is 104 millimeter, is not enough to go through that vehicle. However, we are not relenting. We are keeping him spotted as well as trying to put round after round into him. This time we have switched to HE round. We are going to fire. We at least do small amount of damage. That is more than enough. Hopefully we would have broken some of his module as well, but before we could connect our last round into him, the T-28 HTC was taken out by the Boogie. We put a round towards the E25, miss it, and escape with our hit points intact. VK is not looking towards us. Our heat rounds would have gone in, but now the VK is alive for a little bit longer. Heat round was getting loaded in. However, this Boogie finished him off as well. So him making his way up here was a disaster for me personally, because he took 2 of my kills. That is a crying shame, isn't it? When a team member takes the kills which you had your eyes on. Oh well, all is well if ends well. It is, the kill count is in the team's favor. One dude on our team, VK3601H, with 2 kills has been killed, so it is not a perfect score. I am making my way towards the enemies, hoping to spot enemy vehicles. Artilleries would be hiding in these bushes. There's a rock over here as well. I spot the enemy RT. I fire the Su-8 Soviet Tier 6. Artillery goes down. Or is it Tier 7? I don't remember. It's Tier 6. M44 has been killed as well, so we killed both of the enemy RTs, and at the last moment we got a look at our other hero, the T-78 driver, up to no good, who killed the last remaining enemy vehicle, the T-3485M. So partners, there you have it, a fantastic result for the TVK2801-105. This tank, well, it is a nifty little fun little light tank. Let's see how we really did on the post game stats. So on to the post game stats, partners. Alrighty then, partners, we secured Mastery Badge Ace Tanker for the VK2801-105. That is always great to get that Mastery shiny badge. It is awesome. It means that you really did something all right in the previous battle. So fantastic. On top of that, we got Pascucci's medal. You get that by killing 2 enemy artilleries. Back in the day, the restrictions, the conditions for the Pascucci's medals used to be higher. You had to kill 3 enemy artilleries. But back in the day, you could get matched up against 5 artilleries in a battle. So killing 3 of them was acceptable. However, these days you seldom see 3 artillery. Anyways, we killed those artilleries, got the medal, and we also got scout medal for detecting at least 9 enemy vehicles. So a fantastic job of a light tank was done by us as well. Great. 74,000 credits earned with 3,500 base experience, except it's not base experience, it's normal experience. Then we did a lot of damage as well. Let's see how we were second on damage. First on damage was the tank destroyer Yak Panther. He did a lot of damage. I think he was on the other flank and putting a hurt in the enemies all over the place. 3,000 damage in a tier 7 matchup in a tier 7 vehicle. That's a great result, partners. 1940 damage for us with 1207 base experience, and we fired 23. So well, as you guys saw, we were hitting round after round at those heavily armored targets and trying to snipe at them, penetrate them with our heat rounds and not succeeding. So we ended up firing 23 rounds, 15 of which connected and only 6 of whom were penetrations. 6 were penetrations. The other HE damage which we did were non-penetration damage, but it is even a little amount of damage against heavily armored targets, one tier higher than you, is a great result in a light tank. We ended up making 24,000 credits because we were playing in a platoon with our hero up to no good. Oh, by the way, speaking of no good, 270 damage with 1 kill. So basically he just sat there on that flank and fired 1 shot. That's it. So not one of his finest moments, I would say. 3,532 experience. So fantastic result for the VK, and I hope this would have highlighted the strengths and weaknesses of this vehicle. I mean, it has a derpy gun, does a lot of damage if it penetrates. If you are against heavily armored vehicles frontally or at a distance, yeah, good luck penning those rounds and doing a lot of damage. So if played correctly in the right circumstances against the right matchup, so this tank can be really fun. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. So until next time, goodbye, my noble friends.